Often we talk about self-esteem, and of course I do. I talk about attachment, I talk about all these things. But what is the opposite? What is the thing that we're trying to avoid, or what is the problem? All right? We know with self-esteem, there's all these great things, feeling connected within, being able to connect better without a deeper sense of life satisfaction, having compassion on ourselves and having good tools to take care of ourselves. All these wonderful things with self-esteem. So what is the opposite? It's an interesting concept that we don't often use this language. Self-neglect, all right? Self-neglect. Now, I just came across this term recently reading some of Melody Beattie's work. I've been reading a lot of Melody Beattie lately and just felt very encouraged by her literature. So I highly recommend if you're looking for an author to pick up. But self-neglect is a tricky beast, and different types of people experience it differently. Some of us self-neglect by hyperworking, workaholism. Some of us self-neglect by trying to do everything for everybody else, putting ourselves at the bottom of the list. Some of us self-neglect by not paying attention to our fight, flight, fright reaction inside, and just putting up with toxic relationships and things like this. Some of us self-neglect by not really experiencing the beautiful, the good. Some of us self-neglect by not doing our daily balancing pieces. There's many ways that we self-neglect. And again, the easy sort of cure remedy is to get slow, and to start looking at ways that we can really listen to our internal, intuitive, positive, intentional voice. That voice of reason, our emotional gauges, our wise mind, all of these things. Because you are valuable. And you know what? So am I. And when we honor our value to be seen, heard, known, understood, when we value ourselves for just those things, it really creates a difficult space for self-neglect, that we're more accountable to self-love. You're lovable.